The Ftse 100 is the UK's leading stock index, but its performance has been fairly lacklustre in comparison to its global counterparts. However, can the Ftse spark into life in 2022? My name is Connor Woods and I'm the Senior Market Analyst at the global brokerage firm Ftse. Our dedicated subscribers will know that I provide forecasts on various different markets across stocks, forex, commodities and even cryptocurrencies on most trading days of the week. Today's video is going to cover a Ftse 100 forecast for 2022, and to do this I will conduct a balanced fundamental and technical analysis. As always with these 2022 forecasts, let's have a quick recap on the 2021 price action first of all. Now the 2021 open price was at 6,570. At the time of recording this video, we're sitting around 7,250. I think we've fallen a bit actually from there in today's trading session. So it's been a year of gains for the Ftse 100, so investors can't moan too much. However, what's disappointing is that the Ftse 100 is in the bottom half of international stock market indices when you're actually measuring capital return this year. And can the Ftse play catch up in 2022? That's the question we want to know. So first of all, when you analyse the Ftse 100, you must understand what it truly represents. Yes, it is the UK's leading stock index, but it's not a direct representation of what's going on in the UK economy. The Ftse has a huge international presence, with more than 70% of the index's profits being generated actually outside of the UK, funnily enough. So what does it actually represent? Well, it's represented by global economic health. Now, the global economy has been rebuilding from the pandemic with a few hiccups along the way. Experts predict growth to accelerate over the next couple of years. Therefore, as of right now, this makes Ftse an attractable investment for 2022. It is important to say here that the growth predictions for 2022 remain fairly uncertain, and there are risks that the story could change in the blink of an eye, as we've seen. For example, new variants of COVID-19, such as the Omicron variant, which has been dominating our news headlines recently. This has meant tighter restrictions in the UK, and there are now rumours that this is not the end of the restrictions either. As we approach the colder winter months in Q1 of 2022, the Ftse could start the year on the back foot, especially as inflation concerns globally are extremely high. However, as a whole, I expect this to be shrugged off due to successful vaccination programs and boosters being distributed globally to combat any new variants. With the Ftse 100 still needing to play catch up on its European counterparts, I'm looking for the Ftse 100 to test 2019 highs next year of 7,740. Let's move on to the technical analysis to see if we can actually plan that buy trade. Okay then, so on the chart for the Ftse 100 at the moment, as you can see, I've already marked in for you the 2021 open price, just so you can see the gains that we've had this year. I will zoom in on the price action, of course, you can't really see that at the moment, but the price action has generally been bullish, but at the same time it's been quite slow really, in terms when you actually compare it to stuff like the Nasdaq and even like the DAX, which is the German index. That's been flying, and you can see that if I zoom right in on where we've had this massive fall is obviously from the pandemic, and as you can see, when you look at the price, we actually still haven't really traded at a comfortable level where we've been trading above those pre-pandemic levels. So I'm expecting and I'm hoping really that Ftse 100 can recover next year and actually recover past pre-pandemic levels would be a good start. So hi guys, thank you for listening to this video. Just really quickly wanted to touch on a really exciting offer we have on the website. It's a limited time offer, and if you head over to zenfinex.co.uk, you will see the offer in front of you straight away. And this is that you can trade Forex on a standard account with raw spread plus zero commission. And now Zenfinex is also an FCA and no dealing desk execution broker. If you are interested in this offer, you can get in touch with the team by clicking learn more, or you can simply go to open an account where you can start the application process. Where can we mark the key levels first of all? Right, well, I think it's important to see that we have had this really nice, we can either call it a double bottom here, or we can actually call it a reaction from one of our daily order blocks. And the reason I'm marking it in there is because I can't see the market, well hopefully the market isn't going to fall below this level. If we do fall below this order block level that I've actually marked here, then I do see us moving towards potentially that 2021 open price. But more than likely, we can actually use this level as an area of support, first of all. Second of all, another area of support where we can see the Ftse has been really behaving quite well in that respect is this 200 daily moving average, because I'm on the daily chart. You can actually see we've had multiple wicks and tested this moving average before, and you can actually see we had this clean break back in November of 2020, and since then we've never seen the market trade below the 200-day moving average. So unless fundamentally things turn weaker, expect this 200-day moving average, I think, to act as support throughout the year. Are we going to get a break below it? I mean, as I said, it's going to take something fundamentally to cause that break below, but we can only go on what I know right now, and I think that we can use any trade off of this 200-day moving average as a buy trade with a stop loss potentially sitting just below. So maybe we could just put it below this wick here, and then we can aim for what was my 2021 take profit level, which was that 7740 level. It was pretty much these highs here, wasn't it? 7740, there we go. And that's going to be our 2022 take profit level, which I can put in there for you. Nice green. There we go. So there's actually a clean trade there to be taken. I've got the RSI in there just because I like to see the general market moves at the moment. But as you can see, we're trading roughly in the middle, so I can minimise that. It's pretty worthless at the moment. So what I want to see from the Ftse, I want to see this fall down to this 200-day moving average. Where we're going to get it is because we've got this potentially more lockdown restrictions that we have coming because of the Omicron variant. So maybe in the first quarter of 2022, we're going to see this market fall, especially because we actually failed to create a new higher high here. And we're actually looking like we're creating a double top potentially to fall down and test this level. One of the other reasons I really like this level is because there was a mini break of this structure high. Get rid of that so it's not confusing for you. There was a mini break of structure high here, and that's come from roughly this demand zone that we have, this order block zone or whatever you want to call it. So we could use a trade where we're a bit more aggressive on our a bit safer on our entry, or you could be more aggressive on your entry. We can move it around and manipulate it in terms of what your trading strategy is. But I like using potentially this 50-day 200-day moving average here. Stop loss down around 6957, so just below that 7,000 level, which is a psychological level as well. Aiming for 7741 in 2022, which is a nice 5 risk reward trade. Let's keep it simple. Let's leave it there for the Ftse for now, and I'll update as we go along. I'm not interested in selling this market at all unless we see fundamentally things going weak because of coronavirus potentially, or global economic growth. As we know, that's really important when we're analysing Ftse, and we see a break below this 200-day moving average. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you've liked and subscribed to our channel. It does really help boost the channel. We do appreciate all the likes and subscriptions that we get, and also any comments on where you think 2022 is going to end up for this Ftse market. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great trading day. We've got more 2022 forecasts coming out this week. I think we've got one more coming out before we wrap it up for Christmas. But other than that, have a great trading day. Catch you all for the next video, guys. Cheers.